Not ripe yet, they're still green. Okay. Oh. I like the green ones. Hey, look. No more kimonos, okay? No more kimonos.
Are you ready?
You're already recording.
Yes. How do having kids impede your sex life?
Having kids impedes your sex life anyways.
Does it though? Or is that just a myth?
I wouldn't say it's much more of a myth. You need energy to have sex, right? You need energy to get down boogie.
Okay.
And you put all that time and energy into your kids, their day, and you really don't find a whole lot of time for each other at the end of the day. But a magical moment happens every now and then when you find that time,
and that's when baby number 2 comes.
And then baby number 2 just fucks everything else up. Okay, being a parent is more about your kids now rather than yourself. So it takes a lot more energy. It takes a lot more focus, I would say.
Where do you find the balance for just maintaining your sanity?
You don't. You got to sacrifice everything you got, and that sacrifice will pay off later. But I guess you can find a balance if you figure it out. There's a way to find a balance. I'm sure I haven't found it yet.
No, you really haven't.
I'm really bad at finding balances too. I'm a pretty extreme person. I'm either on one side or the other. I'm never in the middle. I hardly find myself in the middle for anything. Diaper bombs are actually pretty common.
What's a diaper bomb?
Diaper bombs. Kids, they can't control their bowel movements. They really don't know how. So what they do is they just let everything go all at once. It's up to the parent to realize whether or not they're finished. There are a couple times where you don't anticipate what was going to happen. There's no way to anticipate it, but take off the diaper, you find a pretty sizable poop in the diaper. You're like, okay, this looks pretty good. Green light, go ahead and change it. Wrong. Kid just ends up finishing all over the place. There was one time I took the diaper off and it was all game over. Game over. It's like you were squeezing it out, like those meat grinders where you put meat in.
Oh my God.
And it just keeps coming out. It was like,
Did it get in your mouth?
No, it did not.
Okay.
No, poop doesn't fly like that, really.
I've heard horror stories of people saying they had poop in their mouth.
Yeah, okay.
Everywhere.
Yeah. It happens. Pee is the least of your worries, really. Urine is not as bad as being shit all over.
Do you ever go to your dad for advice on fatherhood stuff?
No.
Why?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't really think my dad offers up a lot of advice, even when I don't want it, and that's parents. That happens. But would I ever turn to him and say, hey, this happened to me today, how did you deal with it? Not yet. Maybe when my kids grow up a little bit, and it'll be a lot more in his wheelhouse, more recent form. I don't honestly think he would remember crap from back then, but who knows.
Instead of asking your father, do you have a support system of other fathers that you talk to, or people that have kind of been through it?
I would say no. And unfortunately, there aren't a whole lot of resources out there for dads. Mm-hmm. So you kind of have to figure it out. You can read books. I just don't.